Once upon a time in ancient Jerusalem, amidst the bustling streets and spiritual fervor, there lived a man named Judas. Judas was one of the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ and held a significant role among them as the treasurer, entrusted with managing their shared resources. He had been by Jesus' side for years, witnessing his miraculous deeds, listening to his profound teachings, and experiencing his unwavering love. Judas, however, carried a secret burden within his heart. Although he appeared faithful and dedicated on the surface, doubts and desires had started to gnaw at his core. The weight of his responsibilities as the treasurer, handling money for Jesus and the disciples, had inadvertently nurtured a longing for material wealth within him. As time went on, Judas began to question Jesus' message of love, compassion, and selflessness. The allure of wealth and power grew stronger, clouding his judgment and distorting his understanding of Jesus' true purpose. Greed crept into his soul, gradually poisoning his loyalty and commitment to his beloved teacher. Sensing Judas' internal struggle, Jesus, in his infinite wisdom, confronted his disciple privately, recognizing the darkness that threatened to consume him. Jesus spoke gently, reminding Judas of the importance of faith, humility, and the dangers of allowing material desires to overshadow the divine teachings. Judas listened intently to Jesus' words, his heart torn between his loyalty to his teacher and his yearning for wealth. In that pivotal moment, Judas made a choice that would forever alter his path. Ignoring the voice of reason and suppressing his conscience, he succumbed to the allure of 30 pieces of silver, a bribe offered to him by the religious authorities who feared Jesus' growing influence. On a fateful night, as the moon cast its silvery glow over the Garden of Gethsemane, Judas led a group of guards to Jesus, identifying him with a treacherous kiss on the cheek. The disciples, including Jesus, were shocked and saddened by Judas' act of betrayal. They couldn't fathom how someone so close, who had witnessed countless miracles and absorbed Jesus' teachings, could stoop to such a deceitful act. As Jesus was arrested and subsequently crucified, Judas was consumed by guilt and remorse. The weight of his actions bore down on him, haunting his every step. The silver coins, once symbols of his desire, transformed into a reminder of his treachery. The very wealth he coveted became a curse that tormented his soul. After Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection, Judas found himself at a crossroads. Consumed by grief and desperate to make amends, he sought forgiveness from the remaining disciples and even attempted to return the blood money he had received. Overwhelmed by shame and unable to bear the weight of his actions any longer, Judas tragically took his own life, forever, marking him as a cautionary tale of betrayal and the destructive power of greed. The story of Judas serves as a poignant reminder that even those who walk closely with truth and light can succumb to the darkness within. It teaches us to be vigilant against the allure of material desires and to remain steadfast in our commitment to love, compassion, and integrity. In today's complex and interconnected world, stories of betrayal are unfortunately not uncommon. Just as Judas betrayed Jesus, people continue to experience the sting of betrayal from their loved ones in various ways. Betrayal can manifest in different forms, such as infidelity, dishonesty, deception, or even the betrayal of trust in friendships and professional relationships. In the realm of romantic relationships, infidelity remains a painful betrayal that shatters the foundation of trust. Partners who have pledged their love and commitment to one another suddenly find themselves grappling with the devastating realization that their trust has been violated. The emotional trauma caused by such betrayal can be profound, leaving lasting scars on the wounded heart. Betrayal also lurks within the realm of friendships, where individuals who once shared intimate secrets and relied on each other's support can turn their backs when faced with personal gain or self-interest. Friendships built on years of shared experiences can crumble when one person prioritizes their own desires above the well-being of their companion. It leaves the betrayed individual questioning the authenticity of the bond they believe to be unbreakable. Even in professional settings, betrayal can manifest through acts of dishonesty, manipulation, or backstabbing. Colleagues who were once considered allies may seize opportunities for personal advancement, often at the expense of their co-workers' trust and careers. The aftermath of such betrayals can be filled with feelings of disillusionment, insecurity, and the loss of faith in the workplace environment. In the face of these betrayals, it is essential to draw inspiration from the forgiveness and watchfulness embodied by Jesus. Forgiveness, though challenging, can lead to personal healing and growth. It does not imply forgetting or condoning the betrayal but rather releasing the burden of resentment and choosing to move forward with grace and compassion. Forgiveness allows individuals to free themselves from the emotional shackles that can hinder their own happiness and well-being. Simultaneously, it is crucial to exercise caution and discernment in relationships. While it may be tempting to trust blindly and naively, it is equally important to be watchful of red flags and to pay attention to one's intuition. Building trust gradually and evaluating the character and actions of those around us helps mitigate the risk of betrayal. It is not about living in constant suspicion but rather maintaining a healthy level of vigilance in order to protect oneself from potential harm. The story of Judas serves as a powerful reminder of the devastating consequences of betrayal and the importance of forgiveness. By learning from the past, nurturing healthy relationships, and embodying the virtues of forgiveness and watchfulness, we can navigate the complexities of human connections in the modern age while striving to create a world built on trust, compassion, and integrity.